Okay, Brian. Well, we're here today running a test on your Godzilla lighting effect program for the spines. I went ahead and I've tweaked this program just a little bit down, but overall I think I'm pretty happy with the effect overall and where it is currently. I based it off what you have shown me in the video. The one thing that I did want to mention with the overall feature was that the flashes are so fast, and I can set it back to any amount of flashes, but when I had it set at 4 flashes, it just wasn't long enough because they're so quick that with 4 it doesn't look like anything's really happening. So I doubled it up and I ran it with 8. And then I played also with a little bit with the fading feature in the end, so it kind of holds for a second or two and then it slowly fades down. So anyway, let me go ahead and turn it on. So currently I have it configured on a 9-volt wall transformer. I'm going to give this to you in the kit. Here's the controller board over here. Probably can see it a little bit. Here's your set of strips. This is based off 42 lights, okay? So this should be more than enough to cover the entire spine and give you a lot of punch. I've got these things really bright currently. So anyway, then I have it on a small remote control or a remote on and off switch to control the power. And then I have it on a trigger switch right here that will control the effect. And this is basically set up on a momentary kind of trigger system. Over here is a DC jack that can be mounted somewhere on the model or on a base, and that's it. So let me go ahead and fire it up. So this arms the board and gets it, and now it's sitting in standby mode waiting for the command. So every time you push the momentary switch, it's going to trigger the effect. So here we go. And then this will just kind of hold, and then it'll go down to the fade, and that's it. Now it's just waiting on command. So again, let me go ahead and trigger it again. And then again, it's going to kind of hold down, and then that's it. It just kind of fades down into 0. I think this is pretty much overall what you pointed me out to do with the program. You know, I'll go ahead and play it again. And it might look a little bit overexposed right here. And also, too, is, you know, we talked about this before, that you probably, the spines will look a little bit more diffused. So I'm just going to try to pop in a small piece of diffusion material real quick here. And maybe, let's see if that gives you anything to look at. So that just kind of evens it out across the board. But again, I think it's going to transition through those clear parts just beautifully. Again, the farther back you sit, the stronger the overall feature is going to be. But again, that's it. So this is the Godzilla Spine Effect 2026. So anyway, I will send this video on its way. And again, thanks for hiring me in to do this custom project for you. And I hope this meets or exceeds your expectations of what I did with the feature. So anyway, I'll send the video on its way.